underneath the lovely London sky.
Hello and welcome to my channel. Welcome to 2020 here on ashleyfaith.com. I have no idea what's going on, but hold on one moment. I think I need some lip gloss and a slightly higher up angle. Okay, I'm back. I have lipstick and a better angle. I hate January, and I think a lot of people who are sort of involved in body positivity, in fact, fat activism, and destroying diet culture, I think a lot of people do share my opinion, the hatred of January, because January is the month that the diet companies crawl out of the woodwork and they're like, oh, everyone's out here making New Year's resolutions. Maybe you want to lose a bit of weight, huh? Maybe you think you ain't good enough. Then people are left feeling really bad about themselves and they get sucked in every single year. And last year we saw the absolute horrendous move of Weight Watchers, now called WW, releasing a children's app. Many more of the diet products and the detox products and the detox tea and skinny coffee, skinny lollipops. Yeah, there's a lot of products that I'm just not up to date about because they make me angry. But as someone who tries so hard to wake people up to the existence of diet culture and fat phobia and how ingrained it is in us and in society, January is just a really tough time to get through to people and to help people, and it's a really tough time to see so many people going through things that they don't need to go through, that diet culture is making them go through, and it just, I hate it. I absolutely hate it, because we all know that diet culture and fat phobia is a big factor in the rise of eating disorder sufferers, in the rise of disordered eating habits, in the rise of a disordered attitude towards physical exercise, and all over the rise and the consistency of people feeling shit about themselves. And it's highlighted in January. And the fact that January is just after the festive period, everyone has spent loads of time with the people that they love, eating really great food, and then January comes around and all of these diet companies tell you that you are a bad person because you ate some nice food with your family, because you enjoyed eating, you enjoyed yourself. Now you are the bad person and you are the problem and your body has to change. And it happens every year. And I find also that after the festive period, people have sort of a down period in mood, because it's all been like gearing up for Christmas and the holidays, and everyone is like, oh yes, holidays, holidays, holidays. Everyone has, well, a lot of people have time off work, they spend a lot more time with their family, everything's really great, and then January rolls around and it's like, back to work, stop celebrating, everyone hate your life again. And with that natural sort of dip in mood because of the end of the celebration period, then everyone is poor because they've just spent all of their money spoiling all of the people that they love. Everyone's poor, everyone's sad, and now everyone's being attacked with diet ads. And I just hate January for that reason, because everyone is just sad, particularly this January. So many things have happened, like, don't even get me started. We have like the devastation in Australia going on, just global warming in general, and the ignorance towards climate change. We have what Trump did, and everyone's talking about World War III, and it's just like, January can feel like a really hard time to get through, and everyone is sitting down thinking about those resolutions. And they all realised that last year they made these resolutions and nothing came to pass, and that adds on to this pressure of January and this pressure of making this year perfect. And every single time. It just doesn't quite live up to it for most people. And I just want to tell you all that you don't have to lose weight, number one. If you want to make a healthy change in your life and you want to change your eating habits and exercise more and move more, that doesn't have to start in January. That doesn't have to be a starting point. And first of all, time is a human concept that is totally made up. Sure, the planets spin around on their axes and they orbit and everything, but my friends, time is a human concept. No other creature in this universe that we know of cares. No other animal on planet Earth gives a fuck about whether it's January, whether it's April, whether it's March, or whatever the fuck. And everyone and every civilization in history have had their own way of calculating the time. And we still have a range of calendars in use with different ways of measuring time. So, and even you have Jewish New Year, Chinese New Year, this New Year's, and all of the different calendars that are in use in all the different sorts of religions and cultures. And it's like, January isn't that special. If you don't want January to be special like that, it doesn't have to be. I know for me, a lot of the time September feels like the start of the year because it's the start of a new academic year, and your girl's been in education for 18 years now, so, you know, September feels like the beginning of the year. So what I'm trying to say is, don't let the weight of January crush you. But if you want to make goals in January, make goals in January. But don't make them things that come from a negative place. Because if your goal is to lose a certain amount of weight, that sort of goal comes from a really nasty place within yourself, a place of self-hatred, a place of just sadness, I guess. So for me, I didn't really make goals, but I made a sort of list of a few things that I want to do in 2020, and they are as follows. I want to read 50 books this year. I read 30 in 2019, which, let me just tell you, I am shook about. Didn't think that was going to happen at all. Really proud of myself. My original goal was 25, and I changed it and made it higher, I think in the summer, because I already read 15 books by May or something like that. So super happy. So the first goal is 50 books by the end of the year. That equates to almost one a week. Then getting at least a 2-1 in my degree, which is gonna be the biggest and the most challenging and the thing that I need to focus on the most this year, because without getting a 2-1, most master's opportunities that I may want to do after my gap year will be a little bit more tricky. So 2-1. Let's do it, Ashley. Do the work. Come on, Ashley. 2-1. Also, there's a joke with flatmate Adam that if I don't get a first, he's going to unfriend me on all social media pages. So caveat to that, get a first so flatmate Adam doesn't unfriend you. And number 3 is to use my channel again to promote positivity and to promote change that needs to happen. Because there's a lot of things that are really near and dear to my heart. Body positivity, anti-Semitism. Great, that's what it is. I guess anti-Semitism and Jewish pride. Autism, as a lot of you may or may not know, my boyfriend, where is he on this thing? He is here, he is also here, is in fact autistic, and it's a struggle that we both go through, and I know a lot of people go through it, and I want to make it something that I'll talk about more on my channel, because I have talked about it before. So I want to make my channel a place where... Oh, hold on, sorry. I'm supposed to do my 1 second of the day. Anywho, I also want to pick up yoga as a hobby sometime this year. I just thought of another one that I think is really super important. I think this year is the year that I'm going to actively delve into myself and explore my own Jewishness and my connection with the religion and how I feel about the existence of God Is there a God? I don't really know at this point. And I think it's something that I'll never know, but I want to know if I'll ever know, if that makes sense. Yeah, those are my sort of goals and hopes for 2020, but don't let this time of year be the reason that you're feeling bad. Like, it's only January. Just pretend it's February. Like, it feels like February already and it's only like the 5th. Thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this background. Please let me know. Thanks for being faithful. Thanks for watching.